Good Vision, 6-9 in 6 part. Our first opening batsman is Dr. Neeraj Sanduja, my co-chair. Please start.
Thank you, sir. Sir, I will be speaking on DME with 6-9 vision, masterly inactivity. This is a very common scenario when we have a patient with good vision and showing some OCT picture quite bad, and we don't know whether to treat this patient or not. So I'll be showing some cases. This was a 50-year or 55-year-old lady, 30-year diabetic, 6-year hypertensive, diminution of vision in the right eye, 1 month duration, and sugar control was reasonably good, but blood pressure was slightly high, 160/86. And you can see the fundus picture, hemorrhages, cotton spots in both eyes, and OCT showed right eye macular edema. So the question was whether to put this patient on anti-VEGF treatment or just observe it. So we decided to have good metabolic control and blood pressure control, and you can see over a period of time of 1 year also she was maintaining good vision. From 6.9 to 6.6 she improved to 6.6. Another case, 50-year-old male, one-eyed patient, diminution of vision, right eye, 2 months duration, diabetic for the last 8 years and hypertensive last of past 3 years, and he underwent 2 years back PRP laser, grid laser, and intravitreal injection anti-VEGF. Vision in the right eye was 6/9, and you can see the fundus picture having hard exudates, and vision was getting blurred, and it was showing, OCT was showing diabetic macular edema. So the question was whether to treat this patient with anti-VEGF treatment or not. Then we saw the blood sugar control, it was 8.4, and kidney parameters were well within normal limit. So the option was not to whether to give any focal laser or to do anti-VEGF injection or just do metabolic control. And you can see just with the metabolic control only we could preserve the vision, and the patient came back to vision of 6/6. So this was protocol V, diabetic retinopathy clinical research network. It showed it randomized the patient in metabolic control, intravitreal aflibercept, and focal macular laser. So the primary outcome was to see whether there is any decrease of visual acuity in all 3 groups versus each other. And the patients who were in aflibercept group, they were given monthly injections till the macular edema resolved, and then PRN basis. There was an interesting thing. The median number of injections in the aflibercept group was only 8. If you compare with other trials where the vision was less, it was around 10 to 14 injections was given, but here it was only 8. And the rate of at least 5-layer visual acuity loss was, there is no significant difference in all 3 groups, 16, 17, and 19%, which was quite significant. And mean change in final visual acuity compared with baseline, there was also no significant difference between the patients who were treated or not. And the patients who were kept on observation group, 40% of those patients also received aflibercept or 2 years follow-up time, but 60% of the patients, they didn't receive any treatment, which is a very significant finding in this group. So the conclusion was, in patients with central DME and good visual acuity, observation is an appropriate treatment strategy, which result in most cases in maintenance of good visual acuity and without any increasing the cost of injection or any risk of injections. And observation include timely monitoring to detect any changes and initiate anti-VEGF treatment whenever there is any further decrease in vision loss. Thank you.